Do you know that every woman out there is for sale? It looks harsh, but in economic terms, we refer to this situation as commodification. This is a situation where you place a value, where you refer to someone as a commodity or as a product within the market. They are human, but then you refer to them as products in the market. Now let's look at this graph on the screen. As you can see, the blue line refers to the women, while the red line refers to the men. Now you see that women present themselves in the market. You see them on dating apps, they go for weddings, they go to church, they go to strategic places. This is them making themselves available to be bought. So women supply themselves into the market. Then the men demand for women. So this is the demand and supply curve between these two genders. The women, the men. Now look at this graph on the screen. The vertical axis, this is the value and expectations of the women. And you see that yellow line along the vertical axis, that yellow line is on 5. That is the women's equilibrium. Now come to the horizontal axis, you still see another yellow line that goes straight. The line is on 5, that is men's equilibrium. Now they meet at the middle in between the supply of women and the demand for women. Now this is the women setting their prices in the market and the men willing to meet these prices. Then they get to a point of agreement, refers to equilibrium. This is, you can apply this in marriage, you can apply this in relationship, you can apply this in friends with benefits. And that's why if you go on this adult content, women set subscriptions and men subscribe to get their content. If you don't subscribe, you are not eligible for their content. And that's why you see there's also bride price. These men go to this women's family to pay bride price. And you see sometimes if the bride price is too expensive, the man will withdraw because he's either not willing to meet the value placed on the woman, or probably he feels that the woman doesn't worth the money he's going to pay for. Parents will tell you they are not selling their daughter. Some accept cash, some accept, you have to buy this. So this is the traditional way to marry a woman. You pay. You refer to this as a commodification. You pay to get them. And also, if you see a woman, you see makeup on them, they buy wigs, they buy phones, they get educated, they chase their career. While they are doing this, they are increasing their value in the markets. So you see sometimes if you are asking a girl out, she will tell you that if you cannot offer these things to me, if you cannot offer the basic things that I already have, I don't want you. Some will tell you that can you take care of me? Can you buy my cream? Can you buy me wig? Can you change my phone? Now this is the price she's setting on herself. Now women present themselves. They go to strategic positions. They go to weddings. They go to churches to sell themselves off. They choose themselves. So as a man, if you are willing to meet their requirements, then you can get them. That's why you see, even women will tell you that you should go for your type. And women might come to deny this, but if a girl gets married, her friends will congratulate her and say, baby girl, you are out of the market. They always say this. That tells you that they are commodities in the market. They are presenting themselves to be bought. Are you getting my point? So if she's not married to you, then you do not officially own her. If you get married to her, she is yours. If you divorce her, she's no more yours. But for the fact you are not married to her, you are only renting her temporarily and she can leave. So if you are doing this, if you are not married to her and you are seeing her through school, or you are supporting her parents, then it is a high risk that you have to know the consequences. And if you are doing all those things for her, you should know that she's not entitled to get married to you. If you want to do all these things for her, then you need to get married to her and have to know the process. I'm tired of men coming to cry like they don't know what is happening. So this is how it is being structured. So if she cheats on you while you are in a relationship, that is her, because she is still in the market. You can see in a relationship, no matter what you do for these women, they still entertain other men. They still give out their numbers. They still go on dates with other guys. Sometimes they still cheat. This is because they are still in the market. And if you don't officially do the right thing, then she can decide to leave anytime. So whatever investment you are doing, it is risky at that point. Notice lately we are having what we call dating failure. In economic terms, this is referred to as market failure. Now let's look at this chart. Let me explain this to you guys. You see that vertical axis. This refers to the value and expectation of women. Now you see that yellow line on the middle, which refers to the equilibrium. If you notice, there's a shift. The yellow line that is on 5, there's a shift to 7. The broken yellow line is on 7. Now this is women shifting their value upward. This is women overvaluing themselves above the market equilibrium, and men are not able to meet. And that's why you see there are a lot of single women, there are a lot of women that are not married. It's not like there are no men, but because they've overvalued themselves. And guess what? When a product is too expensive and does not offer the quality or standard, it remains unsold. Now, this is what is happening in the dating pool. And women tell themselves, hey, girl, do not settle for less. Men are crumbs. Now, this is them actually placing a value above themselves. They want to be paid in a relationship. They want to be treated like queens. And it's not that there are no men that can do these things for these women. But because these men, they've seen that these women do not give them the value that they deserve. So they are setting their value above what these men can offer. And you can see a woman that is in her late 30s with 3 kids from different baby daddies. She still have these high expectations from men. She still have this high standard of a man she wants. And they say, don't settle for less. And that's why a lot of men often say that women are delusional. Because what you are demanding for, obviously no man will want to get into this journey with you in the long term. Because if you want to be paid or you require these things to be in a relationship or to be married to a man, for how long will the man be doing this? Imagine you want to stay with this man for 10 years, 20 years. So the man will consistently doing this. And he knows that the day he fails to do this, there will be marriage failure. That's why you see men who always go for average women. Average women that they feel that what's the price, the value they place on themselves. So women should not complain about men not choosing them. This is women setting their prices above the market value. And that's why we have market failure. Dating failure. I remain your friend, Get Economist.